welcome back to another Los Angeles Kings franchise rebuild, episode numero 5. And we're coming off one of the most disappointing ends to a season. We were 1 point away from making the playoffs. All we had to do is beat the Vancouver Canucks, one of the worst teams in the NHL. If we win, we're in the playoffs. If we go to overtime, we make the playoffs, and we lose to the 26, 40, and 15 at the time Vancouver Canucks 4-2, 1-1 going into the third period, and we let 3 straight goals in. I mean, the end of the season, it was a collapse. I mean, it all started when we lost to the Kraken, who are terrible, destroyed by the Ducks, destroyed by Edmonton, Vegas, New York Islanders, lost again to the Carolina Hurricanes. That's 5 in a row there. And then to top it all off, lose one more game to the Seattle Kraken. So we eventually go on and miss the playoffs. And I proposed to you guys. I said, what are we going to do with this draft? What do we do? And I said, do we trade up for our first round pick, first overall? Do we get Connor Bedard? And everyone agrees that we got to move up for Connor Bedard. So that's what we're doing. We're going to try and trade for Bedard. And to make it more realistic, we will overpay, because obviously we can probably get it with just 2 firsts or something along those lines. But we will make the best ability to make this the most fair trade possible. But we are going to try moving up to that first overall pick. But just before we hop into the draft, let's look at what went wrong for us. The best way I think that we want to look at that is team stats. So, where are we? The Los Angeles Kings. 3.1 goals, 4 per game. We're just not scoring. I mean, I think we're missing a sniper. Connor Bedard is listed as a sniper. So, I mean, it fits in. Goals against average, we're pretty good. So, defensively, we're very good. The power play, terrible. So, we need a better power play. A sniper, again, going to help out there. Shorthanded, 82%. I mean, not crazy, not bad. It's not going to blow your socks off, but it is a decent record. On home ice, we're terrible. Away, we weren't good. And there it is. Our last 10 games, 3-7-0. But we already know what happened last season, but I didn't check the awards last episode, as I was distraught after missing off the playoffs there. But Stanley Cup, the Vegas Golden Knights, President's Trophy goes to the Chicago Blackhawks. So Vegas played Columbus in the finals. Individual awards, Patty Kane, Sebastian Aho, Victor Hedman, Patty Kane, Matt Boldy, the guy that we saw on the Minnesota Wild, the one, I believe he's a really good sniper. Shea Theodore, Mike Smith wins the Vezina. Interesting. William M. Jennings, also Mike Smith, Adam Larson, Bill Maston. The Sens coach wins the Jack Adams. Frank Selke goes to Patrice Bergeron, basically his trophy. Ted Lindsay, Sebastian Aho, and the Rocket Richard goes to Austin Matthews. There's nothing more to talk about. NHL entry draft, let's go. Starting it up here, and the Seattle Kraken have the first overall pick. Okay, so how are we going to make this happen? So Johnny Gaudreau. Someone mentioned Johnny Gaudreau. It would be fair. We have to get rid of Johnny Gaudreau in this trade. They need a player coming back. He has a contract, so he has to play for them. And then 2 first-round picks. So I think this would go through. But let's see if we can swing the pot just a little bit here. Just a little bit to, overpay a bit. Who can we give up? I don't want to give up him. I think giving up 1 prospect would be fair. But who is that prospect? Pinelli, playmaker. Pinelli, I wouldn't mind giving up, to be honest. Kapari, Grands. You know what? There he is. Pinelli. Pinelli is actually probably going to be good. I don't want to give him up, but Arvidsson, I think we should keep Arvidsson around. Labushkin was actually very good for us. Anderson Doyle. Let me see Anderson Doyle. A 2-way forward. Not the best defensive stats, though. Fagimo. Not bad. Akil Thomas. I'll give him Akil Thomas. Akil Thomas, what is he? A playmaker? I'll give him Akil Thomas to add on to. So we're going to give him Akil Thomas, the golden goal for Canada in the World Juniors, I think 2 years ago. Our 2 first-round picks and Johnny Gaudreau for the first overall. Trade value is in our side by a landslide. Can't speak here. Proposed trade rejected. So we're going to have to give up some more pieces here. I kind of like this. You should be able to get the first overall pick, but we only have a minute to make this happen. So we gotta, hurry up here. Pinelli, do we give up Pinelli as well? Do we want to give up Pinelli? You know what? We'll go for it. Pinelli. Trade rejected. Okay. How can we make this happen? How can we make this happen? I don't want to give up our first next year. What about a second next year? Trade rejected. I might have to give up three first. I'm running out of time here, so let's go here. 3 first. And Goudreau still not accepted. I don't know if we're going to be able to get that first overall pick. I mean, I don't think we have much more trade value to offer. I can give up the Calgary first round pick, maybe? Calgary. The Calgary first round pick. Okay. Will that work? Trade rejected. Okay, the only other thing we can do is give up 4 first round picks for Connor Bedard. Oh my god. That's crazy. Trade rejected. We're not going to be able to get Connor Bedard. We have 30 seconds to make this happen. Okay. We need something here. Nemec? I mean, do we give up a defenseman? I don't think so. And we miss out on Connor Bedard. I tried. I gave it my best option. I couldn't make it happen. Who is on the board here? I couldn't call a timeout or anything like that. Okay, so let's go quickly. Let's go view draft class. Okay, so honestly, Mikov is pretty damn good too. Shooting, puck skill, senses, skating, physical defense, okay. Or Flynn. Flynn's a little bit better, it looks like, to be honest. Okay, let's try trading for this pick. Wow, we missed out on Connor Bedard. I tried. They want to give up their first. Okay, so we might be able to make this happen. So if we give up our first, can we keep our second first if we give up Goudreau? So if we do something like this, Rangers would be above the salary cap. You know what? Can we hold a little bit of cap for Johnny Gaudreau? 2 minutes left on the clock here. There we go. 3 mil is still above. What do you mean you're still above? There it is. We can make this trade. Johnny Gaudreau. Okay, they don't want our first. You know, I think a second might be able to push them through here. Trade accepted. So we have the second overall pick here. We miss out on Connor Bedard. I kind of feel like Ken Flynn might be better than Mishkov. Oh man. Who do I go with? You know what? He's listed as a gem. I'm going with Matvey Mishkov of the Russian leagues. What is he? He is a high elite sniper, so I definitely don't regret that. Flynn, higher overall. We kind of thought so. Lower potential, though. Who else do we miss out on? Barnett, 82 overall. Clarkson, any of these picks would have been beast. Fantelli, Yeager, not as good. So we're seeing a little bit of drop off here, just a little bit. Sniper top 6. All right, let's simulate to our pick here. See if we can find a gem top 6 high. Honestly, I wouldn't be opposed to trading this pick. If we had to. I see a medium elite here, but it might not be accurate. He's a physical player. What about this guy? Physical, good shooting, lack size. NHL ready 3 years. We don't want that. Okay. What about NHL ready 3 years, 3 years, 2 years, 3 years? Okay. Connor Levi's ready in 2 years, similar style to Mark Messier. Do we take a chance on Connor Levi here, or do we try moving our first round pick? Let's see what we can get for our first round pick. So let's go to find trade. Actually, let's do offer trade first. So if we can try moving this first round pick, I would not be opposed to that. So draft picks, a first round pick. Who do I think is going to suck next year? Calgary is listed as a buyer. We already have their first round pick. Carolina. What is Seattle's first round pick asking? So Seattle. Their first round pick next year, that's a lot of trade value for it. But I wouldn't be like, these are all picks I don't want. I would just wonder if that would work. Trade reject, yeah, okay. I didn't expect that to work. But if we can get Seattle's first round pick next year, and we give up maybe our 4th and a 3rd, Well, too far off. Okay. I feel like we're kind of close here. Give you another 4. I don't think we're going to be able to make this deal happen. I mean, Seattle wasn't that good last year. Who can we get here? Tampa's always good. Toronto's always good. We got to do this quickly. Arizona, conservative buyers. Maybe they want to give up their first next year. Trade value isn't crazy on it. Let's do 1 for 1. Okay, they won't accept the 1 for 1. What about if I give you all these 4s? I mean, I don't want them. Don't want those picks. Trade rejected. Oh, man. We got a minute left to make this deal. Trades are a lot harder than I thought they were going to be. That's all I got to say. What if I give you a 3rd next year? Oh, my God. How do I make this happen? Trade rejected again. Okay. I'm trying one more team because I got 40 seconds here. Boston. Buffalo? What's Buffalo? No, Buffalo's got a high trade value. Carolina, maybe? Carolina doesn't have a crazy trade value, but they're good. Come on, I need to find a team quickly. I need Colorado? No, Colorado's too good. 30 seconds here. Columbus. Okay. No, Columbus went to the finals. Columbus went to the finals. Discard. Discard. Dallas? Trade rejected. Okay, we're gonna have so little time here. Last try. Dallas. Trade rejected. Okay, we're not making that trade. I guess we can call timeout. Yeah, let's call a timeout here. Okay, we got 5 minutes left on the clock here. Let's just do find trade. If we can't find one, I'm not gonna go too crazy about trying to get this first round pick moved. But all right, add asset to San Jose first round pick. Don't want that, and I definitely don't want Brent Burns. But I think let me go back to here. Oh, and there's more picks now. Okay. Let's go edit this trade. I think San Jose's not that good of a team, if I remember. They're not that great. Oh, they're sellers. They're definitely not going to want to trade their first round pick next year. They don't even have their first next year. Wow. Okay, no, that's all their picks this year. They do have their first next year. The trade value, it's just way out of there. Can't do that. I need to find a team that has buyer that I think will suck. This team? Winnipeg? Maybe I can get a 1 and a 2. I can take my chances on Winnipeg sucking, basically. Hopefully Winnipeg sucks, so we'll see. I did trade it away. Let's see what we missed, though. Let's go draft class. I want to see. So I was going to go with Levi's. Connor Levi's. Let's see what he ends up being. So there's top 6, top 9, top 9. Thank God I traded that pick. Even if it's not that good of a pick next year, I mean, it doesn't look like we missed out on anything. The top 6 defender, top 9 again. Low elite, not bad for Foster. Top 9. It sucks that we missed out on Connor Bedard. I think maybe, we should. Let's try one thing. The people wanted Connor Bedard. I gotta give him Connor Bedard. Okay, who? The Kraken. The Kraken have Connor Bedard. Holy, his trade value is crazy. I don't even know if it's possible. So it had to be something like Connor Bedard, Nemec, who I don't want to get rid of. But I think we're going to have to if we want to make a trade like this. I wouldn't mind getting rid of Clayton Keller. Because he's a playmaker, right? He is a playmaker. So if we had to choose one to get rid of, wouldn't mind getting rid of Clayton Keller and then trading away the Winnipeg and this pick. Trade rejected. I'm telling you, you can't get Connor Bedard. Do you guys want Connor Bedard this bad? Where we trade away Michov, Clayton Keller, and 3 first-round picks. How badly do we want Bedard? Trade rejected. Okay, yeah, there's no way we're going to get Bedard. We can't offer a better trade than this, so unfortunately Bedard is he's an impossible player to get in this simulation here, but that's okay. We got Michov. Now let's see if we can find a gem in here. Is there any gems listed? So no gems. Let's go back to the scout rankings here. Okay, Wade Shields. A plus sniper. I mean, probably not a bad move. NHL ready in 4 years. You know what? I'll take a chance on him. Wade Shields. Oh my god, you suck. You're not a sniper either. Let's just simulate the entire draft here. No reason to make any more picks. We got 3 guys in the draft. But yeah, Clayton Keller. We tried moving. We tried, listen, we tried to get Connor Bedard. We tried. I saw the comments. I tried my hardest, but it just wasn't going to work. You saw how much we gave up for him. Unable to get him. But that's all right. Let's get into the re-sign stage here. Who do we need to re-sign? We need to re-sign. Oh, I almost bought out Quinn Byfield. Oh, I thought I was going to be able to sign him to an extension next year. Almost bought him out. Who needs contracts here? Wade Shields, definitely not getting gold. Made a check. I got it. Meech. I'm going to call him Meech. Meechkov. I guess it's Meechkov, but I'm going to call him Meech. All right. Meech needs a contract. Definitely bring him onto the roster this year. He'll be playing top line minutes. Jason Spezza. What type of deal does he want? 2 years. I'll give him 1 year. 1 year at 1.8 mil. Man, that fourth line. Superstar X Factor, so don't mind bringing him back. Andreas Athanasiou. I think I want to bring Athanasiou back, yeah. We'll bring back Athanasiou. Rasmus Kapari, definitely want to bring him back as well. Let's do 2 years. 2 years at 2.175, so we'll get him back at 25. Anderson Doyle might actually make the roster this year, so I will sign him. Gunstrom, probably not someone we need, but I'll bring him back. Austin Wagner. I just don't think he has a spot on the team. Like, defensively, he's just not good enough. He's physical, but that's kind of about it. So I'm going to hold off on Austin Wagner for now. Maybe I'll qualify him as an RFA. Elias Anderson, we will bring back to a one-way deal. Dundas. I'm gonna hold off on him too. Mark Phillips, don't need to bring him back. Fagmo, we can bring back. He doesn't want anything. Akil Thomas, we can also bring back. Maybe one day he gets up on the roster. Chuck, I will sign this year. Who else? So he's a superstar X Factor. So hopefully he can grow. Let's advance a day. See if I sign everyone. Okay, so Andreas Athanasiou is not going to be coming back. That's fine. Gunstrom's back. Anderson, Kapari. Although, was unclear. Reject on dollar. Okay. So Spezza needs a little bit more money. I don't mind paying Spezza. I don't mind paying the man. We're not strapped for cash. We'll give him 2 mil for the next 2 years. Probably should have changed that to a 1 year deal, but that's okay. Athanasiou will not be coming back. He's a scumbag. Didn't want to sign with us, but that's okay. Anyone else here? Mark Phillips. Don't want to bring him back. Dundas. We'll bring back. But I think that's it. Goaltender-wise, Dostal. I kind of want to bring back Dostal. He just has good potential. He's young. His contract's super cheap. Yeah, let's bring back Dostal. So I'll sign Dostal and then Tristan Jarry. So we got to figure out if we want to bring back Tristan Jarry as well. He wants a lot of money. I mean, he's not that big of an increase over Jack Campbell. We could sign and trade him, but honestly, I think just getting rid of him, it's not the end of the world. He's 28. He's not that old, but let's see. Yeah, even if he wants 1 year, $6 million, I don't think it's worth it. We got a good backup. Jason Spezza is back on the team. Aiden Dudas is back on the team, and Dostal is back on the squad. So Dostal will be playing backup this year. Tristan Jarry will walk. Let's release him from the team. I don't want him on here anymore. But let's get into the NHL free agency. I believe I signed everyone that I need to sign. So how do we want to approach this year? Austin Wagner back on the squad. The staff will be hired automatically as well as the scouts. Okay. Free agency. Oh my god. They didn't want Connor Bedard. We could get Connor Bedard, but Nathan McKinnon. How do I say no to this? How do I say no to Nathan McKinnon? We have $22 million in cap space. Let's sort by UFAs. McKinnon, he's just right there. He's just right there. That's a hard player to say no to. He would just make everything so much better. Nathan McKinnon. Listen, you guys may not agree with this, but Nathan McKinnon, if you do a 6-year deal for Nathan McKinnon, we can trade him if need be, if we need some more cap space, but I only need him for like 2 years. I think just playing Nathan McKinnon with our young superstars, it's gonna, you guys, Nathan McKinnon. We don't get Connor Bedard, but hopefully we can get Nathan McKinnon on the squad, signing him to a pretty big extension. Lowering it by 1 year, you can save a couple $1 million, so I'm going to do that. Let's sort by overall here. What else do we need? Evgeny Malkin's there. Uyghur, a defenseman. Two-way defenseman. Superstar X Factor. I mean, it also wouldn't be a bad move. I think defensively we're not terrible, though. I don't want to stock up in free agency like that. Connor Brown wants $11 million. Any potential guys that we can grab here? Low top 6. Depth two-way forward. Okay. His defensive skills are just not that good. That's the problem with this, guys. Defensive skills kind of suck. Tyson Jost. What about you? Defensively, 3 stars too. I'm kind of looking for someone who can play defensively pretty well. Unfortunately, it's just not one of those guys. But goaltending, we don't have any prospects. Is there any? Oh, look at this guy. Primo, the Montreal draft pick. I wouldn't mind signing him to a deal. 3 years, 825. Hopefully he accepts. We can try growing him in the system. I don't know if he'll grow, but worth a shot. 85. Tristan Jerry, the best available. One team interested. Cannot afford him myself, but best of luck to him. Mike Smith coming off his Vezina Trophy winning season. Let's see his numbers. So to win Vezina, he went 39, 26, 4 shutouts, 9, 12, 275. Yeah, that's pretty impressive. That's pretty impressive. I'm not going to lie to you. Goals. Yes, Mike Smith did have 1 goal in the NHL. 1 goal, 3 assists, 14 penalty minutes. He lights it up with the penalty minutes. Look at this guy. A goon. Oh my God. 146 in his career. 22 points. I mean, pretty impressive if I'm being honest. But I think that's the only move we need to make. Maybe sign some depth here. Okay, let's sort by defensive skills. So, Uyghur. Who's Uyghur? Yeah, see, he just wants so much money playing the 3rd line. Like, it wouldn't be the best move, I think. Jordan Staal, though, if I were to put him on the 4th line, probably would be a pretty good move. David Pastrnak, no. Another defenseman. Artem Zub. Artem Zub's in here. 6. These guys are crazy. They want so much money. Lars Eller. Lars Eller wouldn't be a bad move. How much does Lars Eller want? See, I don't want to take time away from the younger guys, but I think a player like Lars Eller might make sense. And at 1 year at 1.5 mil, even if he doesn't crack the roster, I'm cool with it. But that's going to be the only 2 moves that we make. Hopefully, we can get Nathan McKinnon. And who knows, maybe we get rid of Nathan McKinnon and we trade him for Connor Bedard? Maybe? Maybe? What do you guys think? You know what? They want Connor Bedard. If we can get Nathan McKinnon. Nathan McKinnon will not be coming to the Los Angeles Kings. That hurts. That hurts. The Los Angeles Kings miss out on both Connor Bedard and Nathan McKinnon. And I think, honestly, next in line is kind of Vladimir Tarasenko. And I think he would fit in just as well. A sniper? He probably is a better fit than Nathan McKinnon for our needs. A sniper to play top 6 minutes for us. You know what? Vladimir Tarasenko is probably a better option. But I don't. Again, I want to sign to a little bit cheaper of a deal. So 2 years, We don't want 3 years. 3 years actually works out, but I'm going to go 2 years at $8.5 million. 2 years, $8.5 million. I think he might work out better than Nathan McKinnon. I still wish that we can get Connor Bedard, but I don't think there's just a way of doing it unless we trade. There we go. Vladimir Tarasenko is on the LA Kings. I'm gonna simulate to next season, and I'll catch up with you guys then. Honestly, Jack Campbell doesn't really have a spot on this roster anymore. If you look at our goaltenders, we got Dostal and Primo, who is 85 and 82. Jack Campbell actually has pretty good trade value, so I'm going to try flipping him to Buffalo for a first-round pick. They don't have a goalie, so I don't know if this will go through, but okay. You were quite far off. That's fine. That's fine. That was just the initial offer. We have a draft pick, so I think if we give up like those late picks, maybe that might even bring it over the edge. 2 7s, okay. What else? I don't want to give the third. What about a fifth and a fourth? Try to get their first round pick. It's not going to work here, eh? I don't think we should even have this many first round picks, but I'm just going hard on the picks here. So this trade would go through. So Jack Campbell, Pinelli, Akil Thomas, a fourth and a third for Buffalo's first round pick. Thank you, Jack Campbell, but after that collapse you had last year, get out of here. I've had enough of you. And you know what? We're giving it one more try. One more try. Where are you? The Kraken. The Seattle Kraken, Connor Bedard. How can we get you on this team? Mikochev. John Klingberg, sure. I'm giving it one like big run at it. One big run at it. If they don't accept this, oh my god, we have so many first round picks. Let's give up the Winnipeg and the LA Kings one. 45 skaters. If they don't accept this, listen, I'm only doing this because everyone wants Connor Bedard on the team. But if they don't accept this, there's no chance we can get him. I mean, we tried everything. Who's this guy? 2 years left at 1.7 mil. Probably not the best. Seattle would have more than 45. Okay, so we need to add one more guy in here. Who can be added? Let's add this guy. Sure, actually, let's go by trade value. Trade value, and then we'll go Bork. One more. Salary. Seattle would be over the max salary cap. Okay, I didn't think about that one. And they would be well over it. So do they have a player that's getting paid a lot that they want to get rid of maybe? Wenberg, I guess. They want to get rid of Wenberg. That would make the trade value a little bit harder to get. But then we say we keep... Wow, that's a lot of cap that we gotta to make up here. I don't think it's going to happen. So even if we keep 4.25 there, Klingberg, we'd have to keep all of his money. Do they have another player that gets paid a lot that we can try swinging part of this deal with a little bit of trade value? It'd be Brandon or Jamie Alexiak. Still over the salary cap. So yeah, Connor Bedard, he isn't going to make his way to the LA Kings. But we got Meech. And I'm happy with Meech, but... Sorry about that. Can't get Connor Bedard, but we have changed the roster a little bit. I'm going to edit the lines, and I'll see you guys in a second. All right. The year 3 Los Angeles Kings are here, and we are stacked. Alex Turcotte, 87 overall. Quinnen Byfield, 90 overall. And then Mish, 82 overall. We're playing him on that top line. We could have him down there to protect him a little bit, but you know what? Just throw him in the fire. Let's go. What's his shooting? His shooting's already pretty damn good. 4.5 stars. His physical is about the only thing keeping his overall down. The second overall pick. Second line, we're going Vlad Tarasenko, Matthew Savoie, and then Arthur Kaliev. Third line, we got Adrian Kempe, Gabe Velarde, Clayton Keller. And fourth line, we got Victor Arvidsson, Jason Spezza, and Rasmus Kapari. I mean, the forward core is disgusting. Defensively, we got Brandt Clark, John Klingberg, Bjorn Font, Simon Nemec, or Simon Nemec, who knows? And then Mikey Anderson and Ilya Lubushikin. I should probably move up Mikey Anderson, but I kind of like having Nemec getting a little bit more playing time. We're going to have to monitor him throughout the year. We might have to move him down or up. We'll see. But the power play. So this is where it got a little bit interesting. We got Turcotte, Quinn Byfield, Mish, Savoie and Brant Clark playing the first unit. Second unit, we have Vladimir Tarasenko, Clayton Keller, Arthur Kaliev, Gabe Velarde, and John Klingberg. I would like to get Kaliev up maybe and move him there to have two snipers on that line, but then we lose because then we can have Terry. You know what? We kind of want to grow Savoie, though. He's only 19 years old. He's so young. Kaliev, 22, but he's got a really good shot. Look at that shot. Savoie, not much of a shooter, but he's got good poise, good offensive awareness, good defensive stats, really good defensive stats for a playmaker. Passing, you know what? We're going to move Arthur Kaliev up to play there, and we will bring Tarasenko on his one-timer side. Savoie will be the dish man. On that side, he's a centerman. What's his 80 faceoffs? Clayton Keller, 70 faceoffs, so we're definitely going to be going like that. And now they get a +5 boost that way. So that is going to be the power play. Penalty kill, we're rocking Savoie with that 5-star with Arvidsson, and then Gabe Velarde, Jason Spezza, and then in the net, we have Lucas Dostal and Caden Primo. So the team, I mean, we look disgusting this year. In my opinion, we look absolutely disgusting. And we have 4 first-round picks. Let's simulate to the first game of the regular season. I don't want any of these bum trades from these bum teams, but, I mean, this might be the year. Thank God we had Nathan McKinnon, because I don't know what we would have done with him. I mean, I do wish we had Connor Bedard, but Mish is going to be an absolute beast. And on the first game of the regular season, we have the Vegas Golden Knights coming to Los Angeles. I mean, one of the best teams in the league last year. So we got to start off with a bang. Can we start off 1-0? Last year, we lost the first game. So, I mean, if we won that game, we would have made the playoffs. But first period, 3-2, a high event period. Quinton Byfield scores 2 goals for us. They get one from William Karlsson, Mark Stone, and Andre Kasha. Second period, another goal. This time, Clayton Keller. They get one from Evgeny Dadonov. And we're down 4-3 in the third period. Sorry, make that 5-3, as this is not the debut you want for Dostal. Power play. Can we get back in the game? Unable to capitalize there. It's not looking good here. 10 minutes left. Are we going to start off 0-1 once again? 5 minutes, a power play, a late one. Power play is not clicking yet. Jack Eichel scores another as we get lit up 6-3 in game number 1. Mark Stone, Jack Eichel have big games. 4 points, 3 points, but we can't end there. We need to get a win. And I mean, the next team we got up, the Edmonton Oilers, they're just as good. The Edmonton Oilers, we are still on home ice here. Come on. Come on, just give me one win. End the episode happy. First period, there we go. Quinton Byfield, and there he is. Mish scores his first career goal in his second career game. Let's go. 2-0 after the first. We scored 2 more as Mish gets his second goal of the game. Clayton Keller scores his second. But, I mean, Edmonton comes storming back as they score 3 goals to end the period. Broberg, Connor McDavid, and Darnell Nurse. Going into the third period, a 1-0 lead. Never mind. 1 goal lead has been erased. 4-4. Can't be giving Edmonton power plays. Our power play does not look good. And there it is. In his second career game, Mish picks up a hat trick, but Edmonton ties it right back up as Dostal is having a rough time in the nets here. 5-5. Third period. 3 minutes left. Are we going to get the 1 point at least? So, I mean, we're getting the 1 point, but our boy Mish has had a great game here. But, I mean, 5-5. Can he score his 4th of the game? Come on. Give me it. Shootout. And we do get the shootout winner as Clayton Keller wins it for the squad. But Mish, what a game. 3 goals. Love to see that. Quinn Byfield, 3 points as well. And that is going to do it. 5 points in 2 games. This is going to be a big year. I feel it. I feel it's going to be a big year. But that's going to do it for this episode. You know what? One more game. Colorado 3-0. They want to play the Kings. We're first time on the road here. We'll do it quickly this time. 1-1. Can we go 2-1? Here we go. First period. Mish scores again. Vladimir Tarasenko gets his first as an LA King. Second period. We score 2 more. This time Arthur Kaliev scores twice. Mikko Rantanen and Jonas Donskoy get one for him. But we're up 4-2 against the undefeated Colorado Avalanche. Mikko Rantanen makes it a closer game. We can't. Oh, come on. Stop taking penalties against Colorado. They're a dangerous team. John Klingberg gets on the board as we restore the 2-goal lead. Can we hold on here? 5 minutes left. Come on, Mish. Score another one. You only have 1 goal this game. What's going on? 1 And there it is. Kaliev completes the hat trick. So back-to-back hat tricks. One for Mish, one for Kaliev. Savoie with a big game, 3 assists. Kaliev, 4 points. But there is going to be a lot of scoring on this team. Let's just take a quick look before we end this. It's been 3 games, so it's a small sample size. But Mish, 5 points. Turcotte, 5 points. Kaliev, 4 points. Brent Clark, 3 points. Savoie, 3 points. Clayton Keller, 2 goals. Everyone has really been chipping in already. The 3 games in, and everyone on our team has a point except for 3 guys. And that's our bottom pairing defensemen and bottom pairing forwards. All right, this is going to be a year, boys. This is going to be a year. Thank you for watching. That's going to do it for this episode. Episode number 5 in the books. Couldn't get Connor Bedard, but it looks like we may have gotten a better prospect in Mish. I'll see you guys in the next episode. As always, have a great day. Peace.